Welcome back, guys, to another video on our channel. We showcase luxury properties all across the UAE, and today we're in a very special building. This is a brand new building that's just been completed in Sobha Hartland 1. This community has been building for the last 10 years or so, and they've done an amazing job with this particular building. This is Sobha Crest Grande. Today I'm going to be showing you a 4-bedroom plus maid apartment, 2,350 or so square feet. Very spacious, very elegantly designed. The floor plan, the layout, everything is done right. So if you look where I'm standing right now and you look at these views, it's insane. We are on a very high floor of the building, about 5 or 6 floors away from the top, and you can see these views. You can see all of Maidan over here behind us. That is the Maidan race course. That is the Maidan hotel, the golf course over there, and a lot of projects that are being built right now. District 1 on our side. I can even see Burj Khalifa from this direction. So this apartment, the views are amazing. The quality is amazing. This is what Sobha is building. The listing agent for this property is Kavita. Please find her details below this video. Make sure you call her if you want to see this apartment. The apartment is for sale or for rent. The sale price is 4.9 million dirhams. The rental price is 320,000 a year. So if you want to rent or buy, it's up to you. Make sure you reach out to Kavita and have a viewing. Look at the apartment from the inside and see if you like it. So let's go and show you the entire apartment. I'll be very slow and methodical, show you every little thing that there is to see. Let's go. All right, guys, so we're at the entrance of this amazing 4-bedroom apartment. This is the little tiny lobby area that you have. And I must say, this apartment really surprised me. I'm genuinely happy to see Sobha delivering another quality masterpiece. This flooring, as you can see, is all wooden flooring. They probably used oak for this flooring, and they always go a step above when it comes to the quality finishes. Like I said, if you're buying an apartment and you're judging the apartment by the outside, everything will look great. But the things that you want to see, you have to open everything, make sure the joints are done properly, the hinges, the doorknobs, the sink, everything has to be solid. And I can guarantee you one thing, Sobha will always build that quality product every single time because they're vertically integrated. So let's get back into the tour. Don't want to talk too much. This is the kitchen area. Right as you enter into the U-shaped kitchen over here. The countertops are porcelain. As you can see, the back walls are all porcelain tile, but very nicely done, very warm colors. You have brown, you have a little bit of grayish green, and you have these off-white tiles. All the appliances, by the way, are included with the purchase of this apartment. So these were not put in here by the current owner. These were given by the developers. So these are standard amongst all the apartments that Sobha delivers. We have Siemens appliances. Siemens, of course, is a very great brand from Germany. They're probably the best brand for high-end appliances in home. So you have a 5-burner stove over here and an oven, which is very large. It's not a small oven, by the way, and it's built in. It's not one unit. They've done it very cleverly. They have a separate stove and separate oven, which is very nice. As you can see, the kitchen area is very smooth, very clean, minimalist. This is the sink over here by a company called Safnon, and I can tell it's very solid. I'm trying to push. Yes, it's very solid. This is the built-in fridge. So you have a built-in fridge to your in your kitchen, and this is done really well. Again, Siemens branded, so you know you're getting the right cooling at the right time. A lot of shelf space for you to put your food and your stuff that you need. Here we have a dishwasher, which can be used. Also included, most developers don't include the dishwasher, because not many people use it nowadays, but Sobha went a step ahead. They said, no worries, we will deliver. Next, you have more self-closing drawers. As you can see, very cool feature. This is also included. This tray actually comes out, and the whole point of this is to use the space that no one really uses. That area over there inside, no one really uses that, so this tray helps you utilize that space as well. There's not one, but 2 of these trays, as you can see. So that's very well done, and it also self-closes. So that's done. Over here, we have more shelves, drawers, and that's it. This is an espresso machine that is given by the developer with every handover. So the owner also received this and he kept it in here for the next owner, which is really nice, I think. The switches are all very premium, very solid, and they don't look out of place at all. Very nicely done. As you can see, the grouting on the sides is done very nicely. There's a protective layer over here, and this is the same wood panels, and you have the seal done very, very cleanly as well, which is really important. See, the little things are what matters when you buy a house like this, so very well done. Next, we're gonna go into the dining and living area, which is open, right? Here you have more different tiles, you have different versions, so they wanted to make this area look different, right? Of course, so these are large format porcelain tiles, done in a very marble finish, right? Here you'll probably have your living room area because you'll have these amazing views around you, which you just saw. And yeah, this is where your TV will be, this is where your sofas will be. And then as we move onto this side, we'll have our dining table over here. This is a lot of space, guys, so you can have 10, maybe 12 seats if you want, but I would keep it even smaller at maybe 8 maximum. So this is the living room, dining, and then you have your door, which takes you out into the terrace area, which we were in, but let's go have a look at it again. So you can see behind me, the community is still being built. Down there, you can see the lagoon that's being built. You have the race course over there, the Maidan Hotel. Once a year, there's a Dubai World Cup, which you'll be able to see from your window, and that's very cool. Then you have Sobha Hartland 2, which is the second community right next to this community. And then you have buildings that are from another developer behind Sobha Hartland 1. So that's still being built, and rumors are they will still be building a lagoon, which will be right below where we're standing. It will be right there, and that'll be nice to see as well. On this side, you have more community views of Sobha Hartland 1. You have the villas, you have the townhouses, and very, very green areas all over the community. Sobha Hartland 1 is a premium community. It's a high-end community. A lot of people who live here are executives, they're high-income earners, and this apartment is supposed to be belonging to one of them. Now, this wraparound balcony is big enough for you to roam around in, to have some seating areas. You can have a sofa is here as well on that side. You can turn it around, you can have your clothing rack, whatever you like. So let's go back inside and look at the rest of the apartment. Come on, guys. So the ceiling height is higher than usual. This is roughly 3.7 meters. The windows are floor to ceiling, double glazed, so you don't have to worry about any outside noise. All I can hear right now is myself and me talking. So not to be narcissistic, but I love the way I sound, all right? The AC control is by a company called Honeywell. So very easy to use, clean design. Again, very nice switches. These black switches remind me of a home I saw in the last 1 week. That was a very nice home as well. So make sure you don't miss anything. It was a penthouse in JBR. And to see that, you can just go to my YouTube page, see the videos, and see the JBR penthouse. So let's move into the next area of the apartment. This is the master bedroom. It's right next to the living area, so you can have that convenience. As you walk in, you walk right into the closet area. So again, very high quality finish on the outside. This is a smooth, shiny finish that they've done for each door, and the handles are very solid. The hinges as well. I'm trying to move it, it's not moving. So that's very good design and engineering. Then you have self-closing drawers, you have enough hanging space, you have the clothing racks for each and every closet. So it's done really well, and good quality everywhere you see. You have built-in lighting in the ceiling. You have this, which can be changed into either a chandelier or more, artistic lighting. But again, spacious bedroom over here. And the good thing is you have windows on all 3 sides, so you have natural light coming in. This door actually opens back onto the balcony, which we just saw. I won't be opening it, but you know where we were. Then you have floor-to-ceiling window on this side, floor-to-ceiling window on this side. And this is perfect for your master bedroom. You can have a TV, large format TV here. You can even have a dressing table over here. There's a lot of space to play around with, so that's a very good sign. The ceiling height is also high, just like the living room. This is the bathroom. The bathroom is not very big, to be honest. For a master bedroom, I would expect a his and her sink, a little bigger than this, but it's still fine. There's plenty of bathrooms in the rest of the house, so you can use those. The sanitary ware, the sinks are from Duravit, which is a very good company in my opinion. They build quality materials and ceramic ware. The taps are by Saffron again. This is the shower room, and the shower is from Saffron again. Very solid, and it's working, I hope. I don't want to turn it on. I don't want to get wet. These shoes cost more than my allowance, let's say. Okay, you have a sliding door, which slides in very nicely into the wall, by the way. That was very smooth. Let me just do that again. I like doing this. Very good. So this door keeps the water in and make sure you don't wet everywhere in the apartment. Next, this is, again, the master bedroom, very spacious. Very nicely designed, the walk-in closets. There's enough of them so that you don't have to add more closets, right? Again, we're back at the kitchen and the living room area. This is big enough to have more bar stools here so you can enjoy your breakfast in the morning without needing to eat at the dining table. So again, they've kept this space under so you can sit here and have your breakfast. Now we're going to go into a very long corridor which goes to all the other bedrooms. But the first room on the left side is your powder room. This powder room is very similar to, let's say, the other bathrooms, and all the bathrooms are pretty similar. But you can see the single mirror also has different lighting depending on what you need. If you need more lighting, you can just press this button and you will get the LED lighting on the sides. Again, you have the toilets, same design. The towel hook is very nicely done. And then you have the first bedroom, right? All the bedrooms, by the way, have ensuite bathrooms, so you don't have to worry about using somebody else's or sharing a bathroom. And again, the size of the bedrooms, not so big, I would say, if you compare it to the master, but it's enough size that you can enjoy the closet space that you have. Again, very well done, very solidly built. Usually, if you go to other developers, this will just get knocked out if you just press up with your one finger. So nicely done. Then you have more over here, more closet space. And again, the shiny finish on the front really elevates, the quality of it, even though it could be the same material inside as other standard builds, but the quality finishing on the front of it really highlights the fact that, it looks very, very luxurious, right? Again, you have this amazing view of the golf course, of Maidan, of Little Sheba, and the rest of Dubai on the south side, which is very nice to wake up to. This bathroom, again, very similar to the one we just saw, but a much bigger mirror over here. And you can see the strip LED lighting looks very nice. All I have to do is press this button, and this is quite enjoyable. You have the toilet, you have the shower room. Shower room is pretty spacious. As you can see, not bad for a ensuite bathroom. And again, you can close it very easily. It's closed. Your towel racks are very solidly built. Again, and let's do our doorknob test that we do. This is by a brand called Asa Ablo. And the doorknob itself is by a brand called The Valley.
That's it.
Wow, you can feel the quality. It's very... Do this every time you go to a house and you will feel the difference every time you do it. This is really solidly built. Like, you can feel the weight of the doorknob, and that really tells you how much money they put into it. Again, you have the same corridor, the same flooring, the grouting on the sides, and then you have a room over here, which is the washing machine room. Very big. It's not a small room, by the way. You have your washing machine here. You can add another one if you want, if you have too many clothes. You can add a big storage area over here, more shelving on this side and this side. So you can add, put your towels there, more clothes, anything else you want to store in the house. This is a very good storeroom come laundry room. The next room we have is another storeroom. This is more this could be your office. This could be more a storage room. This could be a pantry, whatever you like, right? It's big enough that you can put anything you like here, and it's multi-purpose use. So that's very well done. Again, we're going down the corridor, and then we have finally the maid's room. Maid's room is very spacious. You can tell that this is at least 3.5 meters long. There's a open back wall over there that's even further down. And this is enough for you to have a closet. And also, this is the bathroom. The maid's bathroom is very spacious. The door opens all the way. Wow. You can tell in most maid's bathrooms, they're so tiny that the door can't even open the whole way, but this one can. So very nicely done, Sobha. Okay, let's keep going. We're now at the second bedroom now. Let's go into the second bedroom. Here you have more closet space over here as well. And then you have the bedroom. Again, same views. You're looking over the community, you're looking over the golf course, Maidan Hotel. And then you have the ensuite bathroom, very similar size to the first bedroom that we saw. And again, shower room is enough for you to enjoy. The quality of the materials is very good. The walls are all porcelain tiles, but large format, very similar to what's in the living room. So you don't feel too out of place. There's enough storage room over here. The mirrors, again, LED lights, everything is working. This is, by the way, ready to move in. It just got ready. Let's say a few weeks ago, we were here actually. We were invited by Sobha Realty to have a preview before anybody else. So we had a fun time. Check out that video as well. It's on our Kirpa show, which is airing already. We are releasing episodes every single weekend. So this is the last bedroom I'm going to show you. Again, very nicely done. We first have the ensuite bathroom with the shower room. Again, the same sliding doors, which you can open from this side as well. And you can just slide it with your finger, very easily done. It's not that hard. You have more shelf space here. The sinks are done very nicely, very solidly built, because that's all you need, right? If you're buying a home and you're paying 4.9 million dirhams, you want to expect the build quality to be very well done. So here you will always get that. Even though the price point is pretty cheap, if you think about it, this is just about 2,000 dirhams per square foot, which is about $550 per square foot. But for such a quality apartment, I think that's a very good price. Again, you have these windows which overlook the amazing views. This is enough for your bedroom. You have enough closet space for all your clothing. Again, quality everywhere is the same. Your AC controls, your switches, everything is done really well. So let's now talk a little bit more about the community, because this is not just one single building. This is part of a complex of buildings, and a lot of apartments are available here. Let me tell you a little bit about that. So when you're buying an apartment in Sobha Hartland, you're not just buying the apartment, you're buying the community. The community is half the value here. So this is Sobha Hartland 1. This was the vision of PNC Menon, the founder of Sobha Realty. And this is a developer with a reputation that figures out quality, design, everything. Their obsession with detail is exactly what you feel when you walk into one of their apartments. Sobha Hartland is a master planned community covering 8 million square feet right outside Mohammed bin Rashid City. And here's a number that matters most. Around 30% of the entire community, 2.4 million square feet, is reserved for green space. That means you have 300 species of trees and plants. And in a city like Dubai, this kind of greenery is rare. So your location is elite. You're minutes away from downtown mall, Dubai Mall, business bays right around the corner. Russell Khor Wildlife Sanctuary is also 5 minutes away. The Dubai International Airport is 15 minutes away. You're actually in the center of everything, and you're living in a garden. So this building, this was just completed, the Crest Grande by Sobha Realty. This is basically a high-rise waterfront tower, because you will have the lagoon behind. It's completed, just got ready. Like I said, it's not off plan. This is what you can see, and this is what you get. So this offers a range of 1 to 4 bedroom apartments. The design language throughout is the same. It's Miami-inspired waterfront style that Sobha is known for. Once you walk into the lobby, you will know this is a premium building. The lobby sets the tone. You have very good finishes, good light coming from outside. When your guests come every single day, the Sobha standard is what tells them they're in a different building. Amenities wise, you have a pool, you have a landscape deck on the podium, which is common for everybody. You have swimming pools, you have fully equipped fitness center with a sauna and steam room. You have kids play zones, which gives you access also to the waterfront promenade. Outside in the community, you have two international schools. You have parks everywhere dotted around. I mean, a minute walking distance from here, you have another big park which you can walk in. And look, this community is one of the best in Dubai, and Sobha has done an amazing job in completing it. It's almost done. And they also have, by the way, a mall coming up. A shopping mall is coming up in Sobha Hartland 1, which will ultimately raise the values of real estate here, because a community is not a community without everything in it. I think the only thing missing in Sobha Hartland is office buildings, or let's say workplaces, but I think they will solve that as well. Now, this building itself, done very nicely. Like I said, it's part of a complex of buildings, so you're not just buying an apartment here in one single thing. You are also buying into the Sobha brand, which means clean lines, quality materials, a space you can call your own, your private outdoor space, very high above the community. Everything is done really, really well. And look, if you're interested to see this particular home, this is a 4-bedroom, again, for 4.9 million dirhams, or if you want to rent, asking rent is 320,000 dirhams, which means you can get a good deal in this market right now. Do call Kavita. I've given her number below, and make sure that you call her and say, I've seen the video on YouTube that Jay did about this apartment in Sobha Hartland. So enjoy the rest of the videos, guys. This is my channel. I do a lot of luxury home tours all over the UAE. I'm doing 100 this year. That's my target. So make sure you watch and enjoy. All the best. Have a great day ahead, and let me know in the comments what else you want to see in Dubai. What is there that you feel like you want to look at? Any luxury homes, if you own them, please do get in touch with us on my email, and we'll get in touch with you right away. Thank you.